captains have just split up where your Bacon County Red Raiders will be receiving the first half kickoff. We're just minutes away from the kickoff as both teams line up in the end zone to come through the end zone. Quarterback, Matt, tell us a little bit about what's going on around the region tonight.
Well, tonight you're joining us for Bacon and Groves. Vidalia is traveling to Jeff Davis on Jeff Davis's senior night there in Hazelhurst, Georgia. Benedictine is hosting McIntosh Academy tonight. Bryan County is playing Long County, and that's how it wraps up in the region. It's looking like, fellas, if we can win out the last couple of games, take care of business tonight, and then next week against McIntosh, and everybody else wins, Vidalia get the 1 spot, Benedictine with the 2 spot, Bacon 3rd, and Bryan County wrapping up in that 4th spot. So this is a huge game for the Raiders, and I don't think we're overlooking it. Our boys are doing their little dance in the end zone, and we're getting ready to tee it up here at Garden City Stadium.
And it is the Garden City big oak tree that we're looking at. So if you're looking at us on your radio dial, our Red Raiders are going to be in white uniforms, black bottoms, black helmets as they kneel in prayer over there. I love it when they do that. There's a big oak tree on the visitor side.
It's a beautiful oak tree.
It is. It covers nearly half of the grandstand over there. Beautiful oak tree. We thought that maybe, and there's lots of other oak trees kind of around here. We thought we were calling it groves because there were a bunch of oak trees. It really is in the middle over here. I don't know where we're at in Savannah, but we're in the middle of it somewhere. But it is almost like a little oasis right here in the city of Savannah. Groves is yellow stripe on their helmet, yellow numbers, all black. Pink socks.
Really got a lot of good-looking athletes. I think we're going to be in for a war of attrition. It's whichever team's going to be able to execute the most. And one game that we didn't mention that has nothing to do with our region, but we over in Valdosta, Georgia, at Nick Hyder Stadium, or Bazemore Field at Nick Hyder Stadium, we got the Lowndes County Vikings taking on Valdosta Wildcats, which is one of the top games every year.
Wintersville Classic.
Wintersville Classic.
Shabara Davis is going to kick it off for Groves County.
And they had a guy looked like got jumped early. We fall on the ball on the 32-yard line. That's it. We just did fall on it. It just kind of died right there. Not a great kick, not a bad result. First and 10 Raiders on the 31.
And a good play by senior Devontae Batten as he just fell on it rather than try to pick it up and cause a problem. We're on the 31-yard line, which is good for us. And here we go.
And as usual, we are quick to the line of scrimmage. We've got Aubrey Carter in at quarterback. Wesley Cawthorn set off to his right. Trips left. Single wide receiver up top. Tron comes in motion. Fake to him. We do a little reverse with Drell. He goes off the right side. There's a flag down. And Drell's made 4 miss, 5 miss, and now he's stood up, and he's going to be brought down there at the 30-yard line. Loss of about 2 on the play.
That's right, Lance. It looks like Ignacio Washington is going to get called for a block in the back there as he just shoved the guy directly down in the back as Groves was not fooled by the motion and the reverse play there on for the Raiders.
Well, Tron, when he came in motion, he didn't come in motion, if that makes sense. He kind of came and almost was waiting for a handoff. It wasn't a true motion play, so something was kind of giving it away there. I don't know that they don't decline this, but, I mean, they may not. I think it's a loss of about 3 or 4 on the play, so it would be 2nd down and 13, or they can take 1st and 20.
Aubrey did a nice job of trying to ride that ball in there on the play fake with Tron, but Tron failed to.
They're going to take the penalty, yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
To carry out the play fake, and it gave it away to the defense.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty there, and that's what you said, execution, Rev, to start the game. I thought, boy, we don't like that word. Right up the middle, Wesley Cawthorn finds a hole. He's going to go for about 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 14. Had a nice little seam there. He hit it hard, as he always does. It was just a straight give right up the middle.
It looks like they're playing a 3-5 up front, just which is going to give their linebackers, and you can already tell their linebackers are quick. They're just going to try to the defensive linemen are going to try to maintain a block and let the linebackers do the work tonight.
You can tell our coaches think that that they're fast and they're quick. We're trying to get them to go one way and hit them with misdirection already in this game.
That's right. We anticipate them being aggressive. Aubrey pulls it down as he was in the shotgun formation, took the snap, looked a little bit. His man was covered, and he took off up the middle and made something out of nothing. It's going to be 3rd down and about 11.
Good play by Aubrey by not trying to force it. We were well covered. And it looks to me like we're going to have to run the ball right straight at them. That's how early on it looks that way because they're going to be quick. And the way you beat a quick defense is run at them.
That's right. We're in the same formation. Trips left this time. Aubrey with the snap. He fires a long bomb out here. He's got big man, but it was just overthrown. Ignacio Washington was the receiver. He did have a step on the defender, but the pass was out of bounds essentially. He had him if it had hit him.
Yes, it would. He just threw it about 2 yards too wide.
Number 6 brought some pressure off the end, but Aubrey was stepping up into some pressure and just threw it out of bounds a little bit like you guys said, but he had him wide open, and so we know we can get behind him.
And he threw a good ball too. That was had a pretty spiral on it. They rushed the punt and they get it. They blocked the kick and they're going to pick it up now, and we're going to hit him, and he's going to be brought down at the original line of scrimmage, and so they get back there, stick a hand out and block it.
Number 5, Jamal Stevens on the block there.
That is not what we wanted, Rev. That is not what we wanted. It's going to be 1st and 10 for these Groves Rebels who've come to play tonight. It's their homecoming. This is their big show.
Well, we had number 2, Tron Folsom, was doing the punting, which is different. He took a couple of more steps than normal, and that's why they were able to block it.
He was not set up. He was set up about 10 yards, it looked like.
They do a pitch right, and it's 35, and he stutter steps 2 or 3 times, and he gets 5 yards. He does a little hop step to the right and then back to the left, makes a man miss. He's got some.
They're going to be quick. That was an I formation, brought a man in motion across the formation, and then they pitched it to get the blocking out in front of him, a couple moves.
Gain of 7 on the play. That's going to be 2nd down and 3. That's Devin Nixon on the carry. He looks like a running back, folks.
They got 2 tight ends there.
35, put it in his gut off the left side this time. He's got room. He's got down inside the 20, inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, and Bacon County looks like we're going to call a timeout.
1st down.
Okay, we have an equipment timeout. We had a player lose his helmet.
Number 33, Kayvon.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Groves Rebels as we've given them a big break here. I don't guess we gave it to them. They took it. They blocked the punt.
This is kind of stuff that you don't want to happen.
You do not. You do not want to energize this beast, I promise you. Another handoff to the right side. We had a man back there, just missed him. It's the same one, Dixon on the carry, 35.
Jay Jackson just missed him.
He runs underneath his pads well. He squats when he runs. He keeps his balance. I don't know. We haven't seen how fast he is outright, but he seems to be
he is quick
a
in the hole,
prototypical
yes.
running back.
It's going to be about 2nd and 5 with 8:59 here in the 1st quarter, and Groves is knocking at the doors of the Raiders.
Ball's on the 10-yard line. Hands off to the right side, and he turns it back up the middle. Nothing doing. The Raiders stuff it. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 as he just does get back to the line of scrimmage. That's 35. He's handled every snap thus far. Devin Nixon.
That was a good lick by Kayvon and Dylan Miles there on the tackle for the Raiders.
Yeah, Anthony Florence was in there too. It was just a host of Red Raiders making the tackle.
Looks like he got about 1.5 yards maybe. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 3, we'll call it. Big 3rd down here for the Raiders. Of course, they may be in 4-down territory.
We got movement.
They moved off the left side. They tried to hard snap us, and we showed discipline. I like it.
I do too.
Man, I was anticipating us jumping right then when they did that hard snap. We've been quick off the ball.
Well, just the fact that they would call that hard snap shows that they've got some good coaching.
That's right.
Talking with Coach Cofer today, but during the coach's interview, he talked about how good a coach Mike Martin was. So he's trying to teach them. This is his 1st year. He's in the process of teaching them what disciplined football is about.
In the last 3 years, they've been 1-9, 0-10, and 2-8, something like that. And so they're 5-3 coming in here. This is not a team to be messed with. Quarterback scrambles out to his right. He's under pressure. He throws a pass, and it goes right out of the hands of the receiver and falls incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 9 from about the 14-yard line.
Well, number 3 and I think it was number 3 or maybe 23 and 12 or 23 and 82 there. The two wide receivers were fighting over the ball. Both of them were wide open.
Yeah, and so somebody didn't run the right route.
They ran into each other. But the scary thing there is they were wide open in the end zone.
Went right
through
his hands.
They're fast, boys. They're fast.
Yes, sir.
Groves is known for their basketball, not their football, but they're quick. Shotgun formation here, Lance.
He's got trips left. Got a running back right to his left as well. He rolls out to his left. We get some good pressure on him, but he eludes it. He fires. No, he doesn't. He pulls it down and tries to toe the sideline.
And we drag him down. Good
he
play.
does not get there. He pump faked and faked me out. I thought he was going to throw it to that guy over there, but he was covered.
Good play by Wesley Cawthron, driving him out of bounds, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Bacon County.
And that is what we needed to do, folks.
Sure was.
Big play here by our defense, absolutely.
Now we need to come back and run the ball.
Got Drell behind Aubrey, which is not a formation we've seen a whole lot this year. Drell turns, he gets the handoff, and he goes right up the middle. Kind of turns it to the left a little bit, gets about 5 yards.
Boy, he was just a crease away from taking that one to the house.
You see, I don't know if it's possible for him to shrink, but when he jumps up in that hole, it's like he almost gets smaller.
There he goes. We got a flag.
Drell gets all the way up to the 40-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
I don't know what that could be because it was thrown back by the back judge here, and the only thing I can think of is holding by Tron. It was thrown around that way. I don't know what he's seen there.
It must have been the cornerback trying to break up into the middle to get it, and Tron may have got him some jersey. I wasn't looking that direction, so.
You don't see a flag. You don't see a flag thrown by the back judge that quick.
It was at the snap of the ball.
Snap of the ball, you don't see that a lot.
Unless we jumped.
2nd down and 5 is what we were facing.
What was
We're
that?
going to decline. It must have been a penalty on them.
Illegal substitution, I believe. Was that it?
That's what it looked like.
Must have been.
That was the signal the ref gave.
Must have been. Their chain crew isn't even able to set it down yet, and we're ready to go.
Power pistol set with Drell behind Aubrey. I like this look.
Puts it in Drell's gut, and he goes up the middle, spins out of one, fights through another. He's breaking loose to the 50 to 45, down to the 40-yard line. Great run by Drell Green.
Sure is.
That's a great run.
Guys,
let's go, guys.
Looks
Get
like
in a
he's
hurry.
running a little high tonight. That's unusual for Drell.
Well, he's not used to running from a power position. He's used to running sweeps and stuff.
Yeah, and he is running straight downhill, I think, is the difference. They fake it, a pass, and put it in Drell's gut again, and he's jumping, leaping, fighting for 2 yards. They had him covered, but he was fighting. He tried to break it out to the right side there, and just nothing doing. Groves had it covered. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first quarter.
We're fixing to sneak number 2 down the sideline.
That's what I was fixing to call, Matt. Good call. We're going to keep pumping it in the middle, and then we're going to sneak deep. No way the safety can make it
Wesley Cawthron in running for the Raiders.
And we give it to Wesley, and he goes right up the middle running hard, and they about bend him in half, but he gets 3 or 4 more yards. It's going to be 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 3 when they set the ball down. We're right back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, guys, if we don't get it here, is it 4-down territory?
Absolutely.
I think so, yes.
We're moving the ball, though. Still that strong pistol set.
Now Groves calls a timeout, and boy, the action has been fast-paced here in Savannah,
Fast and
Georgia
furious 4,
tonight.
you know, I don't know. It looks good with Drell back in the background. Backfield, it just kind of concerns me a little bit about his extra 3rd and 4th efforts. We sure don't need him to get hurt tonight.
Yeah, but it looks like right now, we're to be honest with you, we're in a fight right now. Groves has come out and kind of punched us a couple times in the face, and we've responded on this drive with 5:59 to go in the first quarter. We're moving on. Got a 3rd down and 3 coming up after this timeout.
They have a nice crowd here tonight, too. You know, earlier it didn't look like they were going to have anybody in the stands, but it filled in kind of nicely. They have a good group of folks here.
Just a sea of black and gold.
Well, celebrating their homecoming. Everybody likes a good homecoming, so a lot of festivities going on around tonight.
I hope they don't celebrate too much, Ref.
I hope not. With 5:59 left in the first quarter, your Bacon County Red Raiders are facing 3rd and 3.
Aubrey gets the snap, puts it in Drell's gut, goes
yeah.
right up the middle,
yeah.
and he's still going, dragging defenders. You said it as you were looking at it. There's nothing to say but oh yeah on that, down to the 25-yard line.
He ran 2 or 3 people over there. That was a great effort play by Drell Green.
It seems when the first defender hits him, he's still dragging them 2 or 3 yards. He's running hard tonight.
There's one thing for sure. They call him the hammer sometimes, and there's a reason for that.
Drell still in the backfield. Fake to Drell. Throw out to Tron now.
He's got a chance.
The ball is up, and it's their quarterback that comes down with the interception. And I tell you what he did right there to us, boys. He baited us.
I don't know if it was baiting as much as just the ball was not thrown far enough to the boundary over there. It was just he left it up too much in the middle.
If you're going to miss as a quarterback, you got to miss to the outside. And like you said, it looked like the ball left Aubrey's hand. It was definitely a duck in the air, and Tron went up for it, but their quarterback come down with it.
And it was a good play.
He had great inside position and everything.
Sure did.
And usually Tron will, be able to come down with something, or at least you get an incompletion there. You're not going to lose many of those battles throwing a jump ball to Tron Folsom. But on that occasion, he was matched athlete for athlete. That's their number 2 versus our number 2.
They're going to come out and shotgun two running backs and twins.
Different quarterback, bobbled the snap. There's a flag down, and the quarterback keeps it and blazes up the middle, and he's breaking free up to the 40, to the 50, and finally brought down right at midfield by Tron Folsom. Let's say, and the white hat's saying, bring it back, boys, bring it back. And so that negates a 30-yard play. And I think we see why 17 was brought into the ball game.
17 is their backup quarterback.
Daniel Prescott.
Number 2 is coming back out on the field now for the Rebels?
Yep, for the Rebels. I think that was a quarterback draw all along. Quarterback got it, took a step. It looked like he may have been under some pressure, but he just shot it right up the middle.
That's going to back them up, and that was a prayer answered for the Raiders. But I tell you what, we do look a step slow right now. We still hadn't picked up and caught up to their speed, or we're still sleeping on the charter bus that we rode in on.
That's a 35-yard penalty for Groves.
Man, it's a big penalty, isn't it?
I'm telling you. And this is probably some of what's been haunting Groves this year.
You kind of sense that, don't you?
Yep. They run with number 5 right up the middle, and they're just making seams. He's all the way to 20 to 30. He's spinning out of tackles up to the 36-yard line. I'm telling you, boys, everyone they give the ball to has got speed.
Well, this number 5, I was noticing him in pregame. We were hitting him up high, and he was just bouncing off of us. He's built. He's got looks like he got tree trunks hung out instead of arms.
Yeah, and he's about 5'7", it looks like. He's not a real big guy, but he is all lean. Jamal Stevens is his name. Quarterback gets the snap, puts it in 35's gut this time. We have 3 Raiders touch him, 4, 5, and he's finally pushed out of bounds across midfield all the way down to the 40-yard line before we get him.
Well, they tell you, when you first start playing football, they tell you can't tackle people with your arms. It's called arm tackling. They'll run through it. We got to put a helmet on them.
I'm telling you, it's the speed. It's the speed.
Yeah, we haven't caught up to their speed yet. Big 73, Akeem Peterson, going to check in the game here on the defensive line at nose tackle.
We're getting pushed around up front a little bit. They're running it away from Jay Jackson for the most part.
Timeout on the field.
Now we're going to call a timeout, and probably not a bad one. We're going to take a break here. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Groves on our own 41-yard line. They're moving the ball.
4 minutes and 44 seconds to go in this first quarter. Not what we wanted to see. We had a drive going down, intercepted in the end zone, and now Groves is marching down the field again.
I think they come out and give us a look that we wasn't expecting on this drive, and it's worked for them, spreading us out a little bit and then handing it underneath.
They give it to 35 again. Nixon again, plenty of room off the right side. That's 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 2.
We need some linebackers to feel. We are playing on our heels right now on defense.
Well, I think they've looked at film. You know, everybody that's run against us that's had success, they have run to our edge. For some reason, we're having trouble on the edge, and they just got a power back that's leading them in there. And as Matt said, our linebackers in this 3-5 is going to have to clean it up.
Official timeout here to measure. It looks like.
Okay, is that what they're doing?
It just looks like that's what they're going to do, but clearly, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like that. They're coming to measure.
Well, guys, while they're coming to measure, what do you think so far? What needs to change?
Well, what we've struggled to do all year when it comes down to it is execute. And if we face a game tonight where our execution has to be on point to win it, we're in for a dogfight.
I agree. We're not just going to be able to come in here and out-athlete these guys. We're going to have to beat them in the end execution. You're right. You're exactly right.
One thing I'd like to see is us to pick up our physicality a little bit and start hitting some people around here. And I think if we do that, we have proven that we can hit folks at times, and when we do, that'll slow down their speed a little bit.
It's almost as if with their speed, Matt, they're not even having to block us. You know what I mean? It's like they get the ball and they're at the line of scrimmage, and you know we're almost two-hand touching them instead of tackling them.
And that's where discipline comes in. And you've been taught all week where you're supposed to be, and read your key and be there and meet it. If you sit on your heels with speed, you're going to get caught.
Quarterback goes under center this time in I formation. He rolls out to his right. He dumps off a little flats pass. It's complete all the way down inside the 20. Steps out of bounds, or he would have scored.
We got an illegal man downfield, number 53.
There is a flag down, and he is exactly that. Good call, Matt. Illegal man downfield. That's going to make it a 1st and 15 and what would have been a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
And number 53 is one of their better players and better linemen.
I tell you what, they have had some great play calls. That right there was a very good play call. Safe pass, just kind of roll the quarterback out there. We're expecting run, dump it off right behind our linebackers on the play action.
Well, they've helped us right here. We need to stop them. We need to make this penalty hurt.
I'm not really being negative. We just looked very confused. That was a simple play where the running back slipped out in the flats and nobody was out there.
That little wheel route thing has haunted us. Now they line up in I formation and give it to 35. We make him stay, but he sidesteps a couple and then gets all the way down. We meet him in the hole, folks, and he goes just right up the middle for about 10, 11, 12 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4.
We'll catch up to their speed eventually.
We were right there on him, and he just does this 35, this Nixon. He has a little jump step to him, folks. They're going from the left to the right on your radio dial. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. And this is not the way we wanted this game to start. It's still 0-0, but Groves is threatening. Quarterback rolls out to his right. Fires incomplete. Had a man. He dropped it.
'How we're going to beat these guys. Get them in situations where they pass. Of course, it was 2nd down there, or was that 1st down?
Second. It's going to be 3rd down now. That was 2nd down. I think they think they're just going to try to throw.
That was 2nd down right now. This should be 3rd down.
Right, this should be 3rd.
I don't think the ref over there has got with the program. 1st down was the run all the way up. Now he's got it. 3rd down and 4. There you have trips left essentially and 2 wide receivers out to the right. Quarterback drops straight back, fires out to he starts to fire, pulls it down, and it was covered. Now he tells his man to go deep, and he throws it out of bounds. We had great defense on that one.
Yes, we did. That was good.
Big number 75, Jesus Brown, the freshman, did a great job of forcing the quarterback, not allowing him to get outside and run down the sideline on that play.
We've talked about it, Rev, Matt. We're playing some freshmen tonight that And we've been playing some freshmen, and it's just the situation where we're at. Injuries have taken their toll on us. We're just missing linemen. We're having to make do, and these freshmen, these young guys are stepping up.
They're going for it, guys.
4th down and 4. Why not? They're on their 25-yard line.
I'm handing it to 35.
Off the right side, and he goes in motion, so he's out of the picture right now. Quarterback tries to roll and throw back. He throws across the middle, and it is batted down by a big man. He was right there.
And he was burnt.
He was.
But he recovered on a bad throw and swatted it down. So another big turnover on downs for our defense.
How many 4th down stops are we going to have in this game? But you see, it's almost like looking at ourselves here, guys. You can tell they're just like, even their quarterback didn't throw it exactly where he needed to. If he'd have just thrown that lollipop it out in front of him 10 yards, it'd have been a touchdown. But
looks like we're going to come out in that same pistol set with Wesley Cothran at fullback, Aubrey Carter at quarterback.
Now we do a hard snap and they jump.
Good play.
I'm telling you, I feel like I'm looking at Becky County High School. How many times have we gotten hard counted and we jump all sides?
Which one's going to be the ugliest tonight?
Yeah, that's about what we're looking like here.
Well, Mr. Jalen Jones, number 8 for Groves, he couldn't wait to get back there to Aubrey Carter. He was the one that jumped first initially.
Well, I can tell you 1st and 5 is better than 1st and 15. I can just tell you.
It tastes a lot better.
Or?
It's going to be important that we get the ball to big man tonight, number 2 and number 2.
Same formation. He passes. Wow. Aubrey Carter gets the snap, fires it out to the left of Tron. The defensive end jumps up and almost comes down with it.
Go
ahead.
I'm sorry, that's just some great coaching there. I mean, they've taught their defensive end to read Aubrey's eyes. I mean, that was literally a second. Aubrey catch and throw. It was a quick pass, and that was just a good defensive play there. It has nothing to do with the quarterback on that. Maybe throw the ball a little bit higher. That's about all I can say.
And there's not a whole lot more higher you can throw it. He got up for that one. Put it in Wesley's gut now as he gets nothing, as he's stonewalled. He's dropped right there, maybe a yard loss as we just try to give it to the up back, and he's brought down immediately. 2nd down, 3rd down and 6.
Maybe we need to go under center.
Well, that time what happened
They're so quick. They're back there.
Now they have 6 on the line.
Jalen Jones blew by Mike Restrepo on that play.
They have 6 on the line of scrimmage, and that's what you're going to see. They almost jumped again. Now their corners all come up close. They have 6 men on the line, 2 linebackers, and they're playing straight up with everybody. And their cornerback just about picked it as we tried to throw a pass out to the right. They are jumping everything, not respecting the deep pass. We're going to make them pay for that later in the game, I promise you.
Yeah, they're going to force us to throw it deep. And really there on that play, Lance, if you ask me, Ignacio ran a pretty poor route and
lame.
didn't push the guy back. And if he would have just pushed him a little bit, that would have been a completion and a first down.
The thing about it, the guy's still playing 10 yards off of Ignacio. So, maybe Ignacio didn't sell it. I'm not sure. But I know Ignacio did not come back for the ball. He just waited for the ball.
And that was literally –
punt again almost gets blocked. We get it off, and it's going to roll nicely. It's coming, well, I thought it was. It turned over. It's going to be downed right at the 40-yard line. As they hold us, we punt it. Decent punt. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Groves County High School or Groves High School.
There's no doubt about it that the better team is really sitting across in the white and the black pants tonight. But I don't know. Right now, we don't have an answer for their speed, and that's really the execution of Groves is not that great. It's just handing the ball off and outrunning us right now.
Out quicking us in the hole.
And also, can I say it just doesn't look like we have much passion?
We're
is that a fair statement?
We're a little dry right
flat?
now, but we're going to pick it up here.
We have 7 up on the line of scrimmage. They pitch it out to the right, and we have a man there, and we get him.
Good play by Anthony Florence.
They just did a straight pitch left, and they tried our left side, the wide side of the field. Anthony Florence shut it down immediately.
The difference on that play is Anthony Florence field. He didn't wait for the play to come to him. He knocked the blocker back and forced the guy to stutter step to the outside, and we cleaned it up. And that's what we got to do.
And he couldn't take a sharp turn on the edge either. He set the edge 3 yards deep, and that's what needs to happen.
Well-executed play by Anthony Florence.
2nd down and 8. Quarterback's under center in the I formation. And they give it to 35,
There
and
you
now
go.
we're there again. That's about another yard gain, and it's going to be 3rd down and 7. That's what we want to see.
Good play by Wesley Cawthorn as he stepped into the hole. Now we got 3rd and long, 3rd and 6.
Yep, we'll call it a 6.
30 seconds and ticking here in the first quarter, and it's a 0-0 ball
Well,
game.
it's been a
guys.
fast quarter, hasn't it?
Yes,
It
it
sure
has.
has. All right, guys, be smart right here.
3rd down and 6.
They've got 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback rolls out to his right. He's
got a
under
man.
some pressure, and he throws it essentially out of bounds.
Good
If
play.
he would have gotten rid of it earlier, he may have had something. Didn't see it.
He had a guy wide open. There was a
Number 3
double
right here.
drag. There was a shallow drag, or actually that was a flat by the fullback, and then the drag across the field. I tell you what, that number
he
3.
was, but he run it because he didn't run it deep enough. Demetrius was able to cover both of them.
That's true. Number 3 is an athlete. I watched him during warm-ups.
Great play, though, by our defense. As you can see, if we can cover the initial read, he's going to struggle to make his 2nd and 3rd reads. You know what I mean? It's almost like he is not going to be able to make that, in the moment kind of play. We're going to have to keep putting pressure on him.
We're setting up as if we think they're going to fake it here.
And he does a good
Oh,
kick.
yeah. Here we go.
Tron bobbles it, and he picks it up now, and he's coming out to the left, up to the 30,
There he goes.
the 40. He sidesteps no and tripped
Good
just
play by
a
Tron.
little bit. The little guy, 16 for Groves, gets a finger. Nathaniel Wyatt.
We need to go down and score, guys, right here.
It's
That's the end of the first quarter. Can you believe that's been a quick quarter? We're going to take a break. You're listening to Raider Radio. We got a 0-0 tie on 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Referees are blowing it dead again. See what we got. We're trying to get the chain set. Good call by the ref.
It looks like Bacon County's decided that they're going to come out and what I call their run package. Even though Drell, he is a threat to throw the ball, but they're in that pistol set with Drell at quarterback, Wesley Cawthorn behind him.
Is that a familiar formation in the backfield where you have 3 running backs and then the quarterback taking the snap? I mean, is that just today's football, or?
It is becoming that, yes. Coach Kofer is on the top of the latest that's going
Wesley with a little trap play, nothing doing right up the middle. He gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and he has 2 Groves defenders waiting on him. Didn't get any push by our offensive line on that one.
This offense can be very, very effective if it's executed, and at times this year that's where we've run into problems executing.
And we've got a freshman in the backfield.
Got a freshman and a sophomore.
Yeah, which bodes well for our future. Cawthorn again on the carry, and we are sticking with him. We go another 2 yards, nothing doing. I hope those plays open up later, but
It just feels like we're setting somebody up for the punch, but we may not be able to give them the knockout punch until we are able to land a few body blows.
Well, this formation, what happens with this formation is allows the defense to stack more on the line, and that's what you're seeing. And they're selling out to the run right now, so we need to hit them deep.
They've got
eventually.
8 in the blocks. Drell pulls it up, fires a dart
Good
out here to
play.
big man. It's going to be a first down, complete down to cross midfield,
Oh, yeah,
down
that's
to
a
the
good spot.
44-yard line.
Did you call that a dart?
That was a dart.
There's a little bit more zip on that, and if you notice, guys, before Ignacio turned around, the ball was out, and just a little bit better timing there between Drell and Ignacio.
He's going to step out here in a minute and run that, and
That
when
was
he
catch it or eat
does,
it.
he's going to pump it, and it's going to be 6 deep.
That's right. That pass in particular was catch it or eat it. Tron's up at the top. Drell takes the snap, follows Cawthorn off the left side up to 40,
What a
and
block.
he's brought down right at the 37-yard line. Great play. I didn't see it happening. That shows you the speed of Groves.
That was a great block by Tron Folsom there. Did you see?
I saw him come across. I saw the end result. I didn't see the actual block.
That was their quarterback number 2. He takes too many licks like that. We're going to be in good shape.
Second down and 3. Now we have a flag down. That's going to be somebody lined up wrong or something. Yep. We're going to evidently set and then move. So that's going to back us up 5 yards.
Here again, a freshman.
Yep. He calls it offsides. I don't know if we lined up offsides or.
We may have. I think he called it.
I mean, he called offsides.
Yeah,
so
he did.
It wasn't a movement.
And we were getting close. I noticed a while ago we were getting close.
Second down, same play. Drell off the left side. He makes 2 men miss, and they're just swarming on defense. I'm telling you, the speed of this Groves team, they are keying in on number 3 right now.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And I tell you something that I'm seeing a little bit now with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Number 53 is both ways, and on that play, he watched the end of it. So as the game goes on, expect us to wear them down a little bit.
And that's what I said. We're throwing the body punches right now for the knockout punch later.
Same formation. We give it to Cawthorn this time, and he hits in the hole hard and stands up the linebacker. Doesn't get much, but he sent a message.
Tell you something, our running backs like to run it downhill, don't they?
They sure do.
4th down, and we're going to call it 5.
I would
We're
punt
at the
the ball right
39-yard
here.
line.
I would punt it, but I'm not the coach. I don't get paid the money to make these decisions.
I'd try to get him to jump and then punt it.
Yeah, that's a good call, brother.
9 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this first half. Sure wish there were some points on the board, but we're 0-0, knotted. Nothing over here in Savannah, Georgia tonight. And we do get him to jump. We do get him to jump.
Yes, he did.
And we got a coach over there.
He clapped his hands now. I don't know if that's legal, but I guess it is.
Had number 32,
And he jumped.
Hickson, for
first down.
The Rebels jumped off sides there.
If you're coach of Groves, you've got to be nutting up. I think he's finding somebody to go get him. I would too, Coach. I hear you. Come here, buddy. Let me talk to you for just a minute.
I'm not saying this happens, but the side judge over that just made threw that flag. One of our coaches was right in his ear. He said they fixed the jump. Now
That's
watch
right.
it. They fixed the jump, and when the movement came.
Actually, guys, that's not a sure first down. It looks
They're
like
gonna
measure here.
Well, it sure looked like it from where they had it marked. It looked like we was only about 4.5 yards to the first down, but we'll see what happens.
I think it's going to be a first down. You
I'm
can tell
hoping
where the
you're right.
football is and where they just marked the marker. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
What a ball game, guys.
I'm stepping out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for your Raiders at the 34-yard line.
And you called it by half a football.
I'm telling you. You got to step out sometimes, baby.
Yes, you do.
Now, if somebody will call a touchdown, I mean, I'll receive that word.
Well, we're getting their linebackers to creep up, and
they're crashing down. They've been like that from Jump Street tonight.
Little route down the seams would be wide open.
Drell keeps it, goes right up
There
the
he
middle,
goes.
hits it hard and fast, and
Oh,
now
no,
the ball
we lost
pops
the ball.
out, and they have it just like that. And you said it earlier, Rev. You know, he runs, he gets hit, and he wants to keep going. That ball squirted right out.
Well, see, that when you run high like that, that's what happens. And he's got to cover that ball up. And Drell has a tendency to do that sometimes, just fighting for those extra yards.
That's 2 turnovers.
Big turnover.
Two turnovers where we were driving.
That gives it to them on the 32-yard line. 9 minutes exactly to go in this first half. And
You just kind of got a feeling that if we keep letting them hang around, they're going to break one on us in a minute. It's not like we have got just superior athletes as far as the speed is concerned. I think we've got a better coached team, but we're going to have to be careful that we maintain. There he goes.
Right up the middle, and he's hit 3 or 4, and finally the 5th time he's brought down only after a gain of 12 yards. It was right up the gut.
He's 35. He's good.
That was another one. That was it 35?
Yes.
He's got a little sidestep to him.
Yeah,
He's quick. That
yeah,
boy's quick.
That little jump step is nasty. Reminds me of Barry Sanders, what Barry used to do.
A lot of times you can't judge speed through film.
That's a
Yeah,
good point.
that's
That's a
true.
good point.
We knew they were going to be fast coming over here, though. That was what all the rage was their speed. Their quarterback's under center. He gives it to 35 again, and he's following blockers, and he's got 5, 6, 7, still following blockers. They're going to blow the whistle, refusing to go down. They cross midfield down to the 48-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 2.
Slew of Raiders on the tackle, but just couldn't take him down.
And if drill runs high, these guys run low.
That's true.
You know, they
And
are
there's
coached.
your difference right there. You get hit, and 4 yards later you're stopped because it's hard to stop the momentum with someone that's running behind their pads.
High formation for him.
They give it to the running back, and he's 5 yards downfield before he's touched. He's dropped there, but it was 5 yards deep. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're down to the 41. 7.5 minutes to go. Groves is
I'm
driving
beginning to
again.
wonder which one's throwing the body shots.
Well, they're just overloading 2 tight ends, maybe an extra tackle it looks like, and they're running right down our throats and running right at us. Off tackle, but running downhill, and we have no penetration from our defensive line right now.
There we
Same
go.
thing. They get him off the left side this time, and he's 5'6".
Jay Jackson was 3 yards in the backfield then, and they just run right past him.
If you noticed on that play, Anthony Florence was back down on the defensive line, so I think the coaches are seeing up top and making some of the adjustments because our defensive line has been getting pushed off the ball tonight.
There's number 17, and this he's not quick. He's sudden.
And here's what they're doing. They're wearing us out on defense. You see our guys with their hands on our hips, that kind of thing. They run fast-paced as well, and he's 5'6", 5'7".
Watch 17 running down the seam here. No, he's blocking.
35's got it again. That's Nixon. And we try to strip the ball loose to no avail. They get a 1st down. They just go off the right side, and he's following 3 and 4 jerseys of the black color, unfortunately. And our white jerseys are just nowhere to be seen.
You're racist.
I'm telling you, it is as if all you see is a sea of black when that running back goes off to the right side. You see black jerseys pushing white jerseys
They
back.
appear to be playing harder than we are.
Yeah, they seem like they wanted a little bit more fellas, but also on the tackle, we're trying to rip the ball out instead of just punishing them right now.
1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Groves in I formation again. They give it to 35 again. And we're there, but he pushes us down and goes for 7 yards.
Wesley Cawthorn met him in the backfield. He just couldn't take him
He took
down.
a stiff arm to the face right then.
Shoved him down.
He did.
And 6 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. They're knocking on our door again.
On the 24-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd down and 3.
All we have to do is be able to stop the run.
And hang on to the football.
That's it.
3 turnovers this half.
Well, we've had a block punt that was
Yeah, block
and
punt,
then,
which was essentially a
interception
turnover.
and a fumble.
And a fumble.
They're in I formation again.
Watch a quarterback.
He goes off the right side, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 3. It's going to be close to a 1st down. I think he's going to be just shy.
And that time the hammer come in, hit him low. Drell Green come flying in. And
It's going
We
to
won't
be
take many of them punches.
It's going to be 4th down and about a half of a football. I don't know where he put it down. It's going to be a 1st
It's
down,
going to be
I
a
think.
1st down, yeah.
I think this referee likes a little bit of
Boy, I'm
attention.
telling you what. I think that side judge marked it a foot in front of where he put his right foot down.
Well, when he started walking from the sideline,
It was close,
walking.
though.
Yeah, he was walking about a yard. Well, not a yard, but he was walking 2 or 3 feet towards the 31-yard line versus the line to the 30. But by the time he got there, it was on the 30.
I mean, I think it was a decent spot, though. I mean,
I'm not complaining just from where he started to
Yeah,
where it wound up.
It looked a little Maybe he spots the ball on the front of his toe instead of the back of his toe.
Who knows?
It's I formation with Groves driving. That's what we do know. The 20-yard line. Pitch left, 35. Nixon's got it. He's strung out, and he stiff arms another guy, and he gets all the way down inside the 15, gain of about 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 4.
Just absolutely outran us there.
Well, we had a play. Demetrius Williams was there, and Demetrius, one of our better tacklers, he's got to make that play. They're made Demetrius look bad a couple of times tonight, and there's not been many teams that's made him look bad on the corner like that.
And you got to remember too not to make excuses, because if you're gonna dress out, you're gonna play. Demetrius is running on a bummed left knee too. Yeah. I noticed him during warm-ups; he was limping around pretty bad.
This Nixon uses every ability he has, though. He uses his offhand, and they give it to the up back now, number 5, and he is going to be brought down now. He's met immediately. That was a good-looking
play by Trevor Williams there. He said enough's enough.
A loss of about a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 3, we'll call it. Definitely in 4-down territory.
And these are the situations where we've been able to hold them here.
It has been.
4.5 minutes. They bring in their 2 athletes.
Big man needs to watch them going across the field like they've been doing.
I think they'd be foolish to pass.
Well, they've done it before.
You're watching maybe a naked boot here by the quarterback.
Don't use that naked word.
I don't know. I'm about like you. They're fixing to come to the left side.
Yeah, they're going to run it to the left side here. Got I formation. They're not running it anywhere.
They just give us a taste of our own medicine.
Jay Jackson jumped. You know, that just can't happen as a senior. It's happened all year long, but as a senior, you got to be a little bit more disciplined than that. Do you agree?
Absolutely. 1st and goal now for Groves. Instead of a big 3rd down, it's going to be 1st and goal. And now they're knocking for real. This is what we couldn't allow happen. This whole first half has been a war, and I didn't want to really come over here and have a war tonight.
This may be the quickest half of football I have ever seen.
You're fixing to hear a train come through, folks. Sorry.
And we're going to take about a minute break. Nope, now they're fixing to call it again.
They're going to come right back. It was a quick. Okay. It was just a one-engine boost there.
Okay.
There's a train track right behind us, folks. They stop the play on the field when the train comes through. I formation. Quarterback puts it in the gut of 35. Nixon, he's off the right side, and he's going to go in for the score. He goes off the right side. They seal the right side of our line, and he just goes in for the score. It's 6-0 Groves.
And we are just literally catching them. We are not attacking on defense at all. We're letting them push us around.
They're going to go for 2, I'm sure. I saw their kicking game, and it did not look like it was very effective. So
I'm telling you, boys, we're in trouble.
Well, when you run 7-8 yards a carry, you can go for 2.
When we came over here tonight, I knew they were going to be athletics. They're going to go for 2. Their quarterback rolls out, and he's looking to throw back to the left. And he does just that, and big man almost intercepts it. It goes incomplete. It's going to be 6-0. But when we came over here, we were anticipating speed. Speed we knew was going to be here. The power that they're showing, pushing us around and kind of having their way early. It's early. I'm not panicking, but I don't like it.
Well, one thing I will say before we take a break, number 35 is toting the ball about 3 or 4 out of 5 times. And he's not going to be able to keep that pace up all night long, I don't think. He may, unless he's in really, really good shape. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5, The Eagle. In 47 seconds, Groves kicks the ball off, and they're off sides by about 5 yards. Their number 23 plays running back for him. I'm not sure what his name is, but he was in a hurry to get down here and make a play.
I really wish we could have declined that penalty because we caught the ball on about the 50-yard line, I think.
Well, they're going to kick it to the right, kind of a pooch punt
Yep.
or pooch kick, and this 23 was lined up. He was trying to get down there and make a play. I know what he was trying to do, but he was way, 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 way offsides.
You got to be careful here because we got a lot of linemen on that second line. I see Tron trying to creep up. A little bit nervous.
And they kick it to Tron.
And Tron's going to catch it on the 33,
come back
and he's
across.
going to try to go up the sideline. He's grabbed
Go,
down,
go,
and he breaks
go.
it back out the wide side to 40, the 50. He keeps his feet down to the 40. He's got 2 men to beat. They drag him down at
Boy,
the
did we need
34-yard
that.
line. Great play by Tron Folsom.
They may be fast, but there's one on the Raiders that's every
That's
bit as fast as
right,
they
that's
are. And that's
Oh,
number
we
2.
needed that. We
That's
needed that in
right.
a big kind of way. Now we need to go down and score, kick an extra point, and let's get this thing back right.
Hey, I like the number 333 on the scoreboard.
Well, we sure could have used that 12th man tonight to be on their feet.
We sure could have.
And we said that coming in here. This team plays differently at home.
They sure do. They're undefeated.
They're undefeated. Aubrey Carter back in at quarterback. We've spread them out. Bring Drell in motion.
There goes
He
Aubrey.
keeps it, and
Good
Aubrey
play.
goes right up the middle. Nice hole. He gets 8-9 yards.
That was a good play.
Well, very good play and calling. Execution, that's just a game plan. You could tell we wanted to pound it. Now we're fixing to spread them out this series.
And we let them key in on Drell on that one. Some of the line went that way, but what I've noticed is they close well. It looks like it's going to be a big play, and then it shuts down. You know, time and time again, we've had a potential, what may have been a play to the house, and Groves has shut it down.
Let's go, guys.
2 minutes, 55 seconds. Trips left. We give it to Cawthorn right up the middle. He carries it for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Man, if we were just a second quicker, Cawthorn had a hole to the left side.
Down to the 24-yard line.
And that's going to be that first down.
Yep.
We still have 2 of our timeouts. Is that right? That's what I see on the board.
Yeah.
They have all speed in the defensive backfield. Do you hear me, boys? And now Groves calls a timeout. With that, we're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5.
You don't really think about stability until you don't have it. Auto Owners Insurance has been safe, sound, and secure for over 90 years. That's stability you can count on. Contact your independent Auto Owners Insurance agent today. Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
You gonna eat that?
You're looking at 2 minutes and 33 seconds. And as we've already alluded to, we've got 2 timeouts left. Groves is down to 1. Groves leads us 6-0. If you're looking at your radio, we're moving left to right, and we are on about the 25-yard line.
The snap is to
There
Aubrey.
goes
He
Aubrey.
keeps
Wide
it.
open,
He's
get a
off
block.
the right side, and he breaks
Good.
it out to the right, down to the 20 to 10.
Oh,
He's going to
no.
score, and a late flag comes in.
And it was close, but it was
Yep.
a block.
That
Yep.
close.
I didn't see. I saw the result of it, which
Got his
was
head across.
laying down on the ground, and I think big man tried to get him, just didn't get there in time. And really, that's due to their speed. You know, the guy gets ahead of you, and you end up pushing him in the back. All your momentum's going that way.
Well, he hit him, and the film may show different. Matt says that he got his head across, but it looked to me like he did get his head behind his helmet, and that's the way they make the call. And 2 flags came in, one from 2 different officials, so evidently they saw the same thing. But it was a
win.
close play.
You win, Liz. You win.
Great run by Aubrey Carter there.
Yeah, very, very creative run.
I'm telling you, he made something happen. Showed some of his speed there. He's no slouch. It's going to be 1st and 8. I don't know if you've ever
And the
heard
ball
that
off
first
to
down.
Ignacio.
Big man goes around the left side.
Better
He's
run.
stutter stepping, and he can't. And he falls down on the ground. He hit the ground.
They're
They're
gonna
going to call
him
it down. The ball squirted loose, but the ground caused that fumble clearly. I'm glad they were on it.
Yeah, there was no hesitation by the side judge.
And I'm going to tell you something. That right there in that play judges their speed because Ignacio Washington is not slow at all. And they give him a run for his money. Well, ran him down.
They caught him. Yeah, they caught him. But he was hitching. I don't know if he was looking to cut it up or what, but he was stutter stepping a little bit.
Drell Green back in at quarterback. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Lance.
That's good.
But Drell's back in.
And he's just going to take it and go right up the middle, and he goes hard.
No fumble that time.
It's probably a first down. It's going to be close to the 12-yard line. 1 minute and 33 seconds to go in this first half.
First down.
It is first and goal, 1 minute and 33 as they set the chains. The clock stops. 6-0. Groves is on top. We're driving.
This is where you audible out of it.
Drell, same deal, and he goes right up the middle again, and he's going to be down inside the 5, and he's going to be brought down, and we're going to call a timeout, I think. He's going to be at the 4-yard line.
Well, clock's
we're going to let the clock still go.
Yeah, we're lined up quickly.
I'd let it run down.
Yep, second down and about 3. We can get a first down as Drell just dives up in there now and really fighting. And with 2 hands on the football, might I add, 1 minute and 9 seconds, 1 minute and 5 seconds. Now we're gonna call a timeout, or they're gonna measure. Or it's gonna be first and goal.
First and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
1 minute and 4 seconds left.
So as they set everything down, they'll start the clock again. We're at the 1-yard line. Drell with the snap, he's hit behind the line and he's pushing and pushing and pushing, and he's gonna be, the whistle's gonna blow. He does amazing to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He does.
He was hit in the shin 3 yards deep in the backfield and gained a half a yard.
And it's down on about the 1 foot line. I'm telling you, it's getting close.
40 seconds to go in this first half. Now Groves is going to call a timeout, which was probably something I thought they should have done 2 plays ago.
We're going to stay with you.
That's right.
Guys, this is a big answer if we can push this in with time running out in the first half. We've seen the Drell Green show. We've seen the Aubrey Carter show. We've run 2 quarterbacks this particular series. I think we got the ball back with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. Absolutely. Is that right? And we've been meticulous in bringing it down the field. The thing about it, so far, we've not hurt ourselves with any real. Well, that one penalty got the touchdown call back, but no cheap penalties. That was someone making a hustle play. It was not something cheap.
Just
and
turnovers.
We'll take hustle. With a block punt, an interception, and a fumble recovery, I would think that would probably be the story of the first half. That and our inability to stop their running back, number 35.
We're going to bring the power set in here, Lance.
Yeah, and they have it piled in. Drell's going to take it. You know that. He's going to go right in for the score. Touchdown.
Good play.
He is met by their linebacker, but he was only met after he crossed the goal line. It's going to be a touchdown for Bacon County, a much-needed one.
This is going to be a huge play for us right here. Huge play. We really need this. We really need this conversion, whether it be a 2-point conversion or an extra point.
We do our funky formation here.
You know what?
We do have the kicker in the ball game.
Tron is set in formation. They're going to snap it to him. I thought they might.
And he's just outran him.
He's just going to go around
yes,
the left side.
Great play.
He's going to go in for the score. Beautiful. Beautiful play, and you said it, Matt. He just took the snap. I think that's just a read they have from Jump Street. There's not one man going to be able to come up and tackle Tron Folsom going around the end.
Nope. There's one man. There's one man on this Raider team that can hang with them tonight.
That's it.
Maybe 2. Drell Green, Tron Folsom.
That's it. 8-6. We take a commanding lead here in this first half. Goodness, what a fight. This Groves football team, folks, is the real deal as far as in their home stadium. They came to play tonight.
They did come to play, and but we came to answer. And when you played as inefficient a first half as what we have played with the
that's right.
As again with the block punt, with a fumble recovery, and also an interception in the end zone. It was not just out in the open field. We were driving. So we have come and we have answered, and this is huge for us. We just got to be able to keep this momentum going.
Well, this is where you're kind of concerned a little bit too. We got to stop them on this kickoff right here. 37 seconds. Glenn Dobbins set to kick it away.
They know we're going to kick it short.
And he kicks a high kick, and their guy comes down with it. We spin him
goodness,
around, and he's breaking out here. And he's brought down by Wesley Cawthorn. Great play. He maintained his lane and just came in and pinched it off and got him.
If he had kicked that thing a foot higher, Tron Folsom would have
killed him.
Yeah,
yeah
we'd been picking the ball up for a scoop and score, I guarantee you, because he was wide open.
That's one of those plays. We kick off to the left side of the field. It was a high kick. They get it. All the white jerseys are over there, and when you hear our announcers saying, "Oh my," what that means is that guy just missed the tackle, and he's got wide open green grass to the outside, and he was turned in by Wesley Cawthorn.
Wesley Cawthorn made a great shoestring-type tackle. He had him secure around the ankles, but it was a great play by Wesley. Maintained his alley.
4 wide receiver set, 30 seconds to go. Their quarterback drops back, fires a pass, and it is nearly intercepted. Yep. 24 seconds to go, 2nd down and 10. I don't think this is something they necessarily want to do. I think they'd rather pass out of their little run formation kind of stuff.
I can tell you what, in this situation, I feel very comfortable with our defense. With Tron Folsom deep, Drell Green, and Ignacio Washington running down, don't be surprised if this quarterback doesn't make a mistake and we see a pick six here.
And you didn't even mention Devontae Batten, who can take it to the house, too. I think I remember a 101-yarder.
Spook, baby.
They're going to run it and just try to get something.
Yes.
He brings him down inbounds.
Good play. We're going to let that clock run right there, baby. I don't think they're going to get another play off.
That was a good tackle by Anthony Florence, and if there's one guy on defense that's stepped up when we needed to tonight, it's been number 17.
That's going to end the first half, looks like to me, guys.
Well, I'm happy.
I am too.
I'm not real excited, but I'm happy.
Well, gentlemen, real quick before we go to the break, what you think about the first half? Let's give us your synopsis real quick, and then we'll go to the break.
I think we are the superior team, hands down. We've dropped the ball a couple times, so to speak. You know, we just haven't executed perfectly, but in the second half, I look for us to get it together, and we've seen probably the best Groves has to throw at us.
What you think, QB?
I think we're going to have to be more aggressive on defense and take the fight to them instead of allowing them to deliver the punch. And then on offense, I'd like to see in the middle of our series mix up the formations. We've been very come out in a stack formation and stuck with it, and then come out the next series and spread it out. If we could mix it up a little more, spread them out, stack them up, spread them out in the same series, I think we'll be more effective.
There, you've heard it. You've heard the first half analysis. You'll be staying with us and join us again as we take up the second half of this great war of attrition over here in Garden City Stadium as our Bacon County Red Raiders come to Groves to complete a region standing and a playoff berth. You're listening to us on 93.5 The Eagle. We just the teams are just getting back on the field, and Groves is already stepping out on the field. They're going to be receiving the ball in the second half. We got some quick scores. Quarterback Matt Peavy is going to give you a quick rundown of what's going on in the area.
At halftime, Vidalia is up 24-0 on Jeff Davis. And the score here, 8-6, your Bacon County Red Raiders leading Benedictine 30-0 in the third quarter over McIntosh. Don't have a Bryan or long score. Appling County, right down the road from Bacon County, 22-0 up on Brantley, 22-8 on Brantley at halftime. And we have failed to mention that we are playing Groves on their homecoming night, and maybe that's fueled their passion a little bit. Before we kick off, we also want to give a shout-out to our Lady Raiders softball team who
yes, we do.
Have been knocked out of Columbus, but they went up there and fought, winning Game 1 against Westland, and then losing to Heard County and Gordon Lee today to be out of the tournament.
But they've had a great season. Glenn Dobbins kicks the ball off. It's a kind of a corner kick, something that they've been doing, and we got a good coverage.
I can tell you right there, just on the kickoff, we see a little bit more fire coming out of our guys.
Absolutely.
Hustling down the field.
They've had a good talking to.
I can see Drell Green. He's walking into the huddle. He's shaking his head, and I can only imagine, come on now, let's go. Turn up, let's go.
That's it. It's time to get it going. 1st and 10 for Groves on the 25-yard line, or are they marking it up to the 30? 30-yard line.
30-yard line. Some things that just so our listeners would know, we've found out we've lost Jeremy Snow, senior lineman who's played a lot of football for us this year. Lost him to an ACL injury, and our wishes go out to him. Trent Hardy had a ACL surgery today. I know he's recovering. We want to wish him the best.
High formation for the Rebels. They're going to hand off to that number 35, and he's around the corner, but there is a slew of white jerseys that bring him down after a gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. And it's very important that we come out and stop them on the opening drive here in the second half.
It looks to me like we need to force them, as we've already said, force them into a throwing game just to see what they've got, what they can do.
Well, immediately the impression is that we actually hit him 2 yards instead of 5 yards, so we actually made some contact only after a couple-yard gain.
We are creeping up. They're going to hand it to
Same
number 35
thing, and
up
he breaks
the middle.
through a little bit, gets right close to the first down.
Yeah. Boy, he's quick.
It's not just that he's quick, but the kid has some vision. He finds that little space and hits it.
He's played a lot of flag football. I mean, it looks like street ball almost.
Yep.
But I think it's just raw talent.
And
he's strong.
Yep, he's quick. I was standing up as we were coming up just a few minutes ago, just looking up. They're short, they're little compact guys filled with muscle and fast, and those are the kind of guys that are hard to bring down. Trey Mason from Auburn last year.
Exactly. Quarterback gets it, puts it in 35's gut again, goes off the right side.
4 yards again.
We have yet to get a run where we just stonewall and, drop it either for no loss or -1. I don't remember one of those.
Not necessarily very good technique by the linemen of Groves. They're just standing
up,
getting in the way, and that little kid's finding the crease, and it just looks like, maybe we just go ahead and tip our hat that he's a good running back.
And they take him out and line him up wide. I'm sure he's exhausted.
They got a speedy wide receiver out here. They give it to 5, and he hits the hole fast. And there's no difference there. As he spins out of 3 or 4, he gets 5, 10, 15 yards. He is down across midfield to the 42-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, Groves.
Second half, same story so far.
Yep. Number 5 is every bit as good as number 35. The one difference is 35 stands about a couple inches taller than 5, and so makes it a little bit more difficult
They're both
to
seniors.
pick up.
Both seniors,
so they know what they're doing.
This is their homecoming, and they're not wanting to get it spoiled.
And number 5 is going to stay in, lined up next to the quarterback in shotgun formation to the left.
And they're going to hand it off to 35.
They're going to bring it over here, and Cawthorn just misses him, and Tron Folsom from the other side of the field comes and makes the tackle.
Good play from Demetrius Williams, who strung it out. He made a great play on the end here as a linebacker. They had he was engaged in a blocker, but he just kept stringing it out, turned him in, give Tron time to run him down from the back.
Yeah, that's not going to be a good formation for them because as he went in motion, Tron went with him, and Tron can run with anybody on the field.
There you go.
And that was good total team defense as well, as you saw our line doing it and even the safety drill coming up and finishing it off. It was just good total team defense. 2nd down and 9, just as I say, I hadn't seen one of those plays. We just saw one.
I formation there, too.
They fake it, bootleg out.
They're
The quarterback is going to throw it. Now he pulls it down, and he's going to run for it, and he's going to get 3 or 4 yards, slip down out of bounds.
Good play. We had them covered like the proverbial blanket there. There was nothing. There was not an inch of room between our defensive backs and their receivers. They did not fool us.
I don't like to be negative Nanny, but I wonder where our defensive end was on that play because the nose guard was the one running the quarterback down. I don't know if he dropped into coverage into flats or if he just got blocked. I don't know where he was.
It's a cool night. Really no need to have our hands on our hips right now.
3rd down, and we'll call it 5. They go in motion. The quarterback keeps it, goes right up the middle, and he's brought down by Anthony Florence.
We've had them in this position several times. We got 3rd and 4. No, I'm sorry, 4th.
Yeah.
4th and 4, and it's a short 4 from where they've got it spotted versus where the sticks are actually at.
And, you know, I'm just noticing as they set that ball down, look how far the ball is sitting down in the grass. That grass must be kind of high, which is unusual. You'd think they would want it thin, you know.
Well, walking on the field earlier before the game, it is definitely about a foot deep out there.
It looks like
they're going to spread us out here.
And they go 4 wide receivers to the left. They're going to run left. Quarterback's rolling left, and he's going to try to get it. And it looks like he's going to get it and some. He's going to get down all the way to the 25-yard line.
Totally lost contain out here. I don't know whose responsibility it was.
They overloaded that left side and then overloaded it some more and just ran that way.
And that's the first formation where they've showed us that with the trips and the halfback lined up to the trip side, and that's what it's designed to do. And number 23 got a good block on Ignacio, not Ignacio, but Ametris there. Result, 1st down for the Rebels.
I wasn't sure who it was that had lost contain, but evidently it was Ametris, as you've called it out. We've got a stacked line to the right now.
Nixon in I formation again, and they give it to him off the right side, and he is met immediately by Drell.
Not only did Drell tackle him, but he tackled the fullback trying to fill the hole.
Absolutely. He just came in and blew the whole thing up. And just as soon as I call our boys out, they've made 2 great plays on 1st down.
I can tell you that's something that's going to help Drell at the next level. Can you imagine when they add about 15 pounds on him and a little bit more speed? He loves to come downhill, and it has kind of been one of the things that has hurt him at times this year.
Absolutely, and I hope it doesn't hurt us tonight.
We need him to feel up right now.
They saw, I promise you, they saw how hard he crashed down.
They're bringing in that heavy set again. We got a good jump.
And the quarterback keeps it.
Good
rolls
play by
out.
Demetrius.
Demetrius finally gets blocked, and he's going to be brought down. The quarterback is inside the 20-yard line, and so we do bring him down. The quarterback rolled out to his left.
That was a good block, but what do you do? I don't know. I don't want to say Ignacio didn't come up fast enough because he could have thrown it at any time, and he had coverage, but
it's just a very tough offense right now. They have so many weapons. The fact that they're able to run the way they are just
makes it 3rd down and 2 now.
You commit 8 to the box, and then they pop it outside. It's just very tough. We need a turnover.
They're fixing to give it to the left side of 35 right here.
If they don't keep it and bootleg it. They do give it to the left side of 35, and he squirts 2 tackles in the 4th.
Make a 1st down, yeah.
Once again, we hit him at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard behind him, and you don't see that much from Anthony Florence, but we're kind of selling out instead of breaking him down and finishing through him.
Yeah, we're trying to blow him up like we're going to.
But I don't know that you're going to blow this kid up. He's just too quick. He can turn on a dime. 1st down.
That's what we've seen all night. We try to blow him up, and he kind of does that little jump step and makes us pay.
And they're knocking here on the 15-yard line and about the 14-yard line.
Same I formation. Wide receivers double, 2 wide receivers top right. pitch right.
Tron
There you go.
Tron blitzes off the corner there, I think. He saw the pitch all the way. They pitched it out to the right, and that's going to be a 4-yard loss.
Guys, we were talking about man coverage there, and that's what you've seen. Tron walked down from his safety position. Nacio locked up backside, and the other cornerbacks at the top had the Twins covered in man coverage, and the result was that. And we're going to have to be able to sell after that some. And
Actually, I think what you saw was Drell came up and put on man coverage, which left the cornerback.
On an island.
Yeah, well, yeah, he did, but left cornerback to blitz from the side. Tron came in from the side from a cornerback position.
Now they go 5 wide receivers, and the quarterback's just going to do a draw and go up in the middle and nothing doing.
Good play. That's what a stymie on first down will do for you.
That's right. That gets them out of their rhythm, gets them out of their I formation and stacking whichever side they want to run to.
Keem Peterson is hobbled badly. You got a heavily taped ankle. Left ankle, but we're down so thin on linemen, we're just having to suck it up and go. Yeah, we're just having to suck it up and go.
His only job is to stand up and not get pushed backwards.
That's
you know
true,
what I mean?
yeah.
Just build a wall. 3rd down and 12 here.
we've got 3 down linemen.
3 wide receivers for them as they roll out to the right. They're looking to throw it, and he fires a dart, and it is picked.
Intercepted.
He
No.
drops it. He steps right in front of that big man.
Yep. That's twice he's made that play. Once in the end zone on one end, and now the end zone on the other end.
We're going to see if they have a field goal kicker.
They're
They're not running out.
No, they're fixing to. They're about to try to throw the ball, or
It's 4th down and 12 from their 16-yard line.
Big number 53 was the one kicking during pregame.
yeah, you could tell by the extra point they don't have anybody. I think that they trust with that duty.
This is huge right here.
Sure is.
We've stopped them already twice tonight on 4th down.
There's 4:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter, Lance.
None bigger than this one right here. 5 wide receivers essentially. Quarterback drops back, setting up a screen. He's under pressure. He's running. He's pointing at his wide receiver. He throws it deep, and there's nothing doing. He overthrows. His wide receiver tried to come back for the ball, and it goes over his head.
Great defense by our Red Raiders.
Absolutely.
I mean, superb defense. Jay Jackson was giving the quarterback all the pressure that he wanted, and just in a last dish effort, he threw the ball deep into the end zone, and it was just thrown a little bit high. It was great coverage by Devontae Batten, by all of our defensive secondary.
That's hard to do when you got a quarterback scrambling to hold coverage like that.
That much time, absolutely. It makes you nervous when you watch your quarterback go out there, and you could have counted to 5.
Looks like Drell's going to be at quarterback, Lance.
And he's got 2 wide receivers at the top and 2 wide receivers at the bottom. Got Anthony Florence off the left side. Big man comes in motion. Drell keeps it and goes right up the middle, makes 2 men miss, spins out of another one. And I love it that our offensive line is trying to block them off of him.
Right.
Good effort by everybody on the play. Gain of 4. That's the prettiest gain of 4 you'll ever see.
We snapped the ball a little bit early there, or we would have had a really, really good play with Drell. The ball was snapped a little early, and 53 didn't really bite on the play fake to Inacio.
I don't know that he's going to bite on a play fake to Inacio anyway. He's keying in on number 3.
Everybody in the stadium's keying in on number 3.
That's right. 2nd down, and we'll call it 7.
Look for a little quick screen, quick run here.
There goes Anthony
Gives
Florence.
it to Florence right up the middle.
Nothing doing.
Gets up maybe to the 20-yard line, maybe loses half a yard. It's going to be 3rd down. He was hit immediately. I didn't see who got through, but
Defensive end come clean on that play. Number 5, that little running back.
I just saw a burst of lightning there, boys.
Yep.
All the more reason to score a touchdown right here.
We got trips heavy to the right down here.
Drill in the shotgun formation, tries to get them to jump. They move, but they don't come across. We're still trips right. Florence now goes to the left side of Drill. Got Tron up at the top of her screen. He does a little 5-yard hitch route and drops the ball. It was a perfect pass, perfect route.
First down, too.
First down would have been the case. Instead, he drops it, goes right through his hand, sees the defender coming up, tries to make a move before he catches it.
That's
4th
exactly
down.
what happened.
You know who I'm missing tonight, and I've just I've wondered where he's been. Where's Payson?
Payson is battling a ankle injury. They were going to try to let him go, but he's hobbled pretty bad on the sideline.
Okay. Yet another one.
Yep. We are down for sure.
Good punt.
Good punt.
Get a roll.
And we're going to back him all the way up. Great punt. It gets a great roll. It's going to be down inside the 35, about the 33-yard line. I don't know how far of a punt that is, but I'm telling you it's the best one of the year. 10, 20, 30, 40, 43-yard punt.
We'll take it. I'll take it.
We're 2:59 here in the third quarter, and it's still 8-6. They're battling us pretty tough.
Yes, we need to make another stop like we did. Great play. I think the key to that last drive as they were driving the ball down is when Tron came in and hit them for about a 4-yard loss.
Blitz.
Yeah, from a corner blitz. That's right.
Dialed up a little something different on defense.
This 17 that's lined up wide this way, he scared me. This boy's quick.
He is fast as grease lightning for sure. I formation, and they're going to go back to their bread and butter, and that's
there
35.
Jay Jackson.
And Jay Jackson crashes in from the backside and is 5 yards in the backfield and makes the play that time. It's going to be a loss of 2.
You know, one of the things I've noticed about Jay and coaching him and watching him over the years is he really starts turning it on in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's getting close. He's been in the backfield a lot tonight. It just seems if he comes in, they go the other way or just the hole next to him. But he's going to meet one of them sooner or later coming through there.
He is a silent assassin. I'm telling you what, if you get 3 words out of him, you've done something. But he comes to play football every Friday night. Cawthorn on the blitz. Quarterback's under pressure. Rolls out to his right. Throws it way over their head.
Wow. He had a guy wide open.
Drell was following in coverage, but you can kind of tell their passing game is not up to speed. They're not. I don't want to brag too much.
Don't speak too soon.
They're not going to make a living. They're not going to make a living doing that.
It's teams like this that scare you because they luck up and they find a guy wide open like that, and he actually hits him.
The guy that's not even running the right route.
That's right.
I think Drell got caught looking in the backfield at the quarterback, but the quarterback can scramble, so it's just tough to guard.
Yeah, tip pass, and the receiver gets it.
Now, what does this set here?
Just trips.
3 wide receivers to the left, 1 wide receiver up to the top. Running back set off to the left. They're going to run the run. The quarterback runs out to the left, fires complete out to the 45-yard line. It's going to be a first down.
He was close to being across the line of scrimmage in. Very close.
Yeah, I think
Close.
Jay Jackson, the quarterback was scrambling to his left. Jay Jackson turned him in, and he took 2 or 3 yards up inside like he was going to run it, and then just kind of dumped it off. Perfect play.
It's kind of one thing that's been missing is our pursuit tonight.
They're running the same formation to the other side of the field.
Yep, they go to the other side to give it to 5 right up the middle, and he's hit hard.
Good play by Kayvon Brown. How about that freshman?
That freshman gets up, fired up. I'm telling you what, and it's good to see Jay and Drell slapping him on the butt, too, saying, good job, young man. He's played some ball tonight.
He sure has. He stuck his face right in that boy's chest.
And he was going wide open. It doesn't take these running backs 2 steps, and they're going at full speed. Flag is, no, that's yellow shoes. Train's coming in, boys.
I wish our train would come in.
Second down and 7. All right, let me ask you a question. If I would have told y'all nearly at the end of the third quarter it was going to be an 8-6 ball game, would y'all have taken it or not?
If we were ahead, I would have. It's Halloween, man.
Their quarterback rolls out to the right on a play action. He's going to pull it down and run, and he's going to then go out of bounds right at the first down marker. I think he came up a little shy. It's going to be about a yard short.
Yep,
he's going to spot it about a yard short. You're right on that.
Where is our containment? Where was our containment, guys? Somebody help me.
Well, I can't help you without calling out names, but our guys just aren't playing. At times, they're not playing very good disciplined defense.
Well, and that's been consistent all year. You know, I mean, we make great plays on both sides of the ball, really, and they call timeout now. Groves does. This is a big third down for them. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back with Raider football. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
In this moment, you want a team that stands behind you so you can perform your best. At Auto Owners Insurance, it's how we do business every day. Because along with our independent agents, no one works harder to keep you in the game. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Football team, and I'm banking they're in 4-down territory. Regardless, I don't think we see anything other than an I formation with 35, and we're going to get Nixon to the left here.
Yeah, they brought their big guns in. They're going to give us that overload set there. 1:08 here in the third quarter, and it's still 8-6 ball game. 3rd down and 1.
Big man, be ready. Now the quarterback keeper, and they're going to go for the first down. And they get it. Quarterback goes under center.
Good play by Groves.
It was a quick snap. Did they quick snap us? Because we were standing up.
I really expected them to take a shot right there, you know. Why not fake the play action?
I'm still, like I say it every time I see the kid run in, but 17 scares me.
You know, we sure do miss Coach Ken Kofer. Our coaches have done a great job tonight, but you just have to know that if Coach Kofer is on the sideline tonight, that he may have a little more. They may have a little more pep in their step.
1st and 10, Groves at the 43. They give it to 35 again off
Good
the right
play,
side.
Jay Jackson.
Again, as Groves fans call a new play, but it's worked all night, honestly. It's going to be
how much they know.
2nd down and 10.
I mean, time is ticking down very quickly here in the third quarter.
23 seconds.
We're going to get home early from Savannah tonight if I can keep Travis from going through 3 Dairy Queens on the way home.
Hey!
I'm still upset about the nice restaurant I didn't get invited to.
Somebody ate at a nice restaurant?
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about. 2nd down and 9.
Captain's platter.
2nd down and 9. God is good.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Your Bacon County Red Raiders are hanging on to an 8-6 lead. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5, The Eagle.
You don't really think about stability until you don't have it. Auto Owners Insurance has been safe, sound, and secure for over 90 years. That's stability you can count on. Contact your independent Auto Owners Insurance agent today. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
You gonna eat that?
Garden City Stadium, and it's the beginning of the fourth quarter here. It's still 8-6. Your Red Raiders on top. A few scores from around the area. Vidalia 31-0 over Jeff Davis, and Benedictine is still up big.
We've got to stop them on this drive here, guys. As they bring it back in motion. Now give it to 35 off the left side, and he is brought down by Tron Folsom.
Tron, what a great tackle. That's the second time. And
we are crashing in from the backside.
That was a great play by Jay Jackson. We call his name all the time, but he absolutely stymied the lead blocker, which allowed Tron again to come in and clean it up from the backside. That play would not have happened if not for Jay Jackson taking on. That's what I'm talking about, containment.
I tell you what we've done, too. We've made some adjustments to our line. If you notice, we've put Anthony Florence out on the left defensive end and put Jay Jackson on the right defensive end, put Demetrius Williams right in the center on that last play as middle linebacker. Now we kind of change it up a little bit again, but the quarterback pulls it down and scrambles out to the right, and we're fixing to make him pay, and he's going to be sacked.
Tron Folsom once again.
And that ball was chicken winging out there, and I had visions of grandeur, really. I thought that was fixing to be a sack fumble to the house.
Vision of a fumbled football danced in your head, not sugar plums.
It was looking good. Great play. I'll tell you what, if their quarterback runs out to the right or left and I see our number 2 running him down, I'm feeling good about it.
Me too.
Yeah, that's how you play defense there. Tron sold out, made a decision, come downhill.
And he came down quick.
Yes, he did. And they were going to see him punt here. Number 2 back, their quarterback back to punt for the Rebels. Tron standing on about the 10-yard line.
We don't even believe they're going to punt, and they punt it out of bounds. It's a decent punt, I think, though. It's going to be out at about the 20-yard line.
Somewhere around there. A few scores from around the state in the Winterville Classic. Lowndes 3, Valdosta 3. Colquitt 29-14 on Tift. Lee County and Camden County tied at 23 apiece. Ware County right down the road from Bacon County 30-0 on South Effingham, and Coffee 31-0 on Richmond Hill. And it looks like that Ware County and Coffee County, if Ware wins out, their first place, Coffee's going to finish second, and they're going to pull a pretty good bracket.
One of the state.
Aubrey in at quarterback here, guys, as we bring big man in motion, and we give it a little trap play right up the middle, and he just couldn't get going. That was Anthony Florence. That was a good-looking play.
And number 5 got back there too quick. One block, and that
I'm telling you, that was a good-looking play, and Florence gets up hobbling. That's not good.
No, we can't afford that.
The big man, number 5, their little hoss kind of fell down on top of his ankle there, I think.
Man, I think you could knock his arm off and he'd still be at the play.
Absolutely. As he sets off to the right of Aubrey, Aubrey brings Dalton Allman in motion, gives it to Florence again. Nothing doing. It's going to be 3rd down, and we'll call it 7.
3rd down and 7, same play, opposite side. It may have a little to do with our play caller being gone tonight a little bit, a little conservative.
Aubrey looks at his wristband, got Wesley Cawthorn to the right, 2 wide receivers to the left and right. We do a hard count. They almost jump again.
We got to hit something right here.
Yep, 3rd down and a long 7.
They got 2. They're playing double coverage.
Yeah, they're playing safe.
They're doubled up on.
They're giving us the middle of the field. And we dropped the ball.
That's twice.
Dalton Allman had it in his hands and drops it, and I thought it was almost intercepted.
Well, you could not have thrown a prettier ball than that.
Yep. Hit him right between the numbers, and it just bounces right off his chest. Doesn't use his hands. It's going to be 4th down, and that's just what we didn't want to do. Stop the clock, no 1st down or anything, just kind of 3 and out and give it right back to him.
And I tell you, that's one of those passes down the seams that you get one shot at it, and Aubrey probably could have hit him in stride maybe, but you can't throw it in.
Now we're going to have 12 men on the field, I think, for Groves.
Illegal participation.
Yeah, I think we got 12 men on the field for Groves. That's what I'm talking about. I was counting them too, ref. It looked like there was a lot of them out there.
Is that a 5-yard penalty?
And an automatic 1st down, I
thought
think.
So.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it's not.
It's not.
I'm bringing you right to me there.
You reeled me in.
Hey, I'm telling you what, 1st down, I think it's a 15-yarder. It's very unsportsmanlike. It's going to be 4th down and 3 now. I think we were in room to fake it here, and that would be really dumb as we set the punt away. And it's a high kick as they rush it again, and we just can't get – we get a good kick. I don't know if it hit 17. I thought it did.
It almost did.
I was about to
You
get
almost
excited.
thought it did.
I almost had thought it did. 1st and 10 for Groves at the 47-yard line. We're going to take a station timeout. We'll be right back with you. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5. Handed off right off the right side again. Nothing fancy, just 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. We're stonewalling him a little better in this second half, but we still have not absolutely stopped him.
And that clock keeps ticking. 8:33 and counting here in the third quarter.
This is a huge series right here, guys. Huge series. We need to stop them. We need to stop them now.
Absolutely. Bacon County 8, Grove 6. Quarterback comes under center. Hands it off to 35 again, right side, and we stack him up that time right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 7.
Big Trevor Williams.
And Anthony Florence. They were holding Anthony's arm, had him pinned behind him, and he still had hold on him with the other. So that was a great play by Anthony.
Bobby V, Harry G, I'm telling you, we're hanging in here with them. 3rd down and 7. It's 8-6. Your Red Raiders on top.
I'd man coverage, and I'd come after that quarterback. They're going to come out in the I formation, though, single receivers to the top and the bottom.
Quarterback rolls out to his right after a play action, and he throws right up the sidelines, and I don't know if he got in. Yeah, he's got a foot out of bounds. Great play by Drell to just kind of make sure he didn't have it.
Number 82 left Burnt Spoop on that play. Nice little post. What would you call that?
I didn't see it.
It wasn't a post corner. Give him a little fake.
Just a drag route. Wasn't that a drag? Didn't he drag across? No, it was not.
It's a 4th down is what it is.
Yeah,
4th down and 6, 7.
He gave him a fake on like a post corner, and then he cut back across the middle on a post. It took a lot of time to develop. That's why the quarterback couldn't find him.
If I'm that coach, I'm punting the ball here. It looks like he's. I don't know that we can't block this, guys.
We almost did
because
before.
That thing is a lollipop going back there. I ain't kidding you. It's got an arch to it.
Now they're gonna back up and call a play possibly. They're not gonna give it away that they're punting yet.
What's the referees calling?
Calling each other in. They're gonna converse.
Is the clock running while they converse?
No, 7:30 here in the 4th quarter. It's still 8-6. 4th down and 6. The Rebels face.
Right at midfield. The ball is straddling the 50-yard line.
Why do I have a feeling this is not looking good for us?
Because it's 8-6.
Yeah.
With a team that we should be winning. Should be dominating, really. Credit them, though. They've played a heck of a ball game.
They have.
They ran well.
Coach Ken Kofer today was telling what a fine job Coach Mike Martin was doing over here.
Evidently, we have a referee that needs some help, maybe. Somebody's having to get some relief as they're going to change up the refs or something they have going on here.
Few scores while we're waiting on the referees to get settled. Vidalia 38, Jeff Davis nothing. 43-0 Benedictine on McIntosh, and Bryan County is fighting in there. Still their hopes for maybe a 3 seed in the playoff. 33-16 on top of Lowndes. Appleton County taking care of business 29-16 on Brantley County, and we'll get you a Pierce County score as soon as we take time to look at it. Clinch County rallies from behind and leads Charlton 19-16 in the 3rd quarter.
You know, this has been a fun year in football. We saw us to start the year at Pierce County have a whole bunch of craziness. I've never seen anything like this before. You know, I don't know what the referees are doing. They just played kind of switcheroo and got everybody in different positions here. I
think a ref maybe, like you said, was not able to continue, but he come running up doing some jogging, so evidently he's okay. He's moving his legs. So evidently
they've replaced one of the chain gang members who was a stripe, now is not, as they are acting like they're going to punt the ball here. And it is a lollipop. And it is a low line drive punt on 3 bounces. Tron picks it up and is hit hard. And he stops it from rolling all the way down to the 1. It was a great punt, really. It wasn't pretty, but it was very effective.
Low line, keep away from somebody dangerous. And I don't really have a problem with Tron doing what he did.
I wish he would have came up and did it earlier, though.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for our Raiders on the 11-yard line.
You know, they've won the battle of field position all night tonight.
I don't know that Buddy's going to be able to make a whole lot of calls. I think he about lost half his britches.
Well, it had something to do with them Dunkin' Donuts.
I know about them, dog. First and 10, Drell in at quarterback, gets the snap, and he just goes right up the middle, finds the crease, up to the 20, to the 30, breaks it out to the left, and he is almost up to the 40, still going, crossing back, zigzagging.
That's the way you change field position, friends.
That is a beautiful play.
Good job there, and even a better job by Nacio by backing off and not blocking in the back, even though he tackled Drell.
It is hard to call those plays because Drell stops and goes, and you got all kinds of stuff happening, but he makes it happen all the way up to the 48-yard line, 1st and 10 for our Raiders. Just as soon as the whistle goes, Drell bounces it up the middle, breaks that back out, nothing doing. They stack him up and blow the whistle is blown.
Boy, that's a good spot on us, for us.
Well, I'm telling you, we can't
that.
complain about a spot ever again. I think he stopped us a yard deep.
And they give us a yard gain.
That's because that's the official that's hurting. He don't want to walk back a couple yards.
2nd down and 9.
Guys, do we slow our tempo up here with the time in our favor, us in the lead?
6.5 minutes. No, we do not. Tron in motion. He gets it put, and he tries to cut it back up, and nothing doing. About a yard gain. If Drell would have kept it, maybe he would have had something there.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7.
We are at least running the ball, milking some clock.
That's right, and we are taking a little bit of time in between those to give our guys a breather at least.
6 minutes here in the 4th quarter.
Drell keeps it, and he goes out to the right, and he breaks one tackle. Man, he puts his foot in the dirt and just turns it north-south, and he takes 3 steps by a coming-on defender who just gets air.
Drell Green, he's my MVP.
Yeah, absolutely. He's single-handedly taken this ball game tonight and said, boys, we will not lose in Groves tonight.
And give credit to number 2 on defense as well, Tron, the other senior. This quarter and 3rd quarter, he's done the same.
Same thing. Drell Green right up the middle, fighting, struggling. Hold on to the ball, young man.
Yes.
He gets 2.5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7.5. 5.5 minutes to go in this ball game. The good guys are on top. 8-6.
We can throw it deep at any time we get ready, guys.
Oh, man, all it takes is one step forward on the play action.
Yeah, 82 that's trying to guard Nacio out here. He is looking into the backfield.
Now we're going to roll out to the right, and Drell's going to try to get wide, and he is hit.
He's got him.
And he is hit complete. Great play by Tron Folsom.
Great catch.
Even better throw. Drell throwing it to a spot, dropping it in, showing a little touch.
And I was worried about Drell because he had a defender there that Florence was blocking, and the defender came off and hit him in the shins as he threw it. A beautiful pass up high.
You know, there was a lot of concern coming over here that we was going to have some problem with the officiating, but I don't know that this has not been one of the better officiated games that we've had all year.
Especially that yard they just gave us a minute ago.
Yeah.
Tron in motion. Drell keeps it, goes right up the gut for about 4 yards. And you see, this is what we talked about, Matt. I think you said it earlier in the ball game. We hope that in these last stages of the game, we kind of start to wear on them a little bit, and you're starting to see it.
We just need to keep giving them a heavy dose of number 3, right here. Because they don't have an answer for Drell Green.
Nope. No need to try to get funny or do anything.
No.
Just hit Tron on this slant route and get the touchdown, and we'll go to the house. And we do get fancy. We do get fancy and almost pay for it as we throw a wide pass out here. And another one that Inacio didn't necessarily come back for, and he almost left his quarterback hanging right there.
Well, when you get tired and you run the ball, sometimes
it's all a timeout.
You have
we got
a tendency
3 of them left
to get tunnel vision at a quarterback position.
Let them take a breather.
That's what happened. Drell just kind of got tunnel vision on that play. But guess what? We survived in this 3rd down and 5 with 4:24 here in the 4th quarter, 8-6. Your Red Raiders still on top, and we're moving.
Definitely 2-down territory.
Trips right. Florence in the backfield with Drell. Shotgun formation. Puts it in Florence's gut, and he's hit immediately. Nothing doing. You would think they would be keyed in on somebody else, but they've got a cue right then. And I'm telling you what the cue is. You want me to tell you what it is? When Anthony Florence takes a step back to the left, he's going to get the ball.
Just about every time. 9 out of 10
Every
times.
time he takes a step back to the left, he's going to get the ball. You're hearing me, Ken Kofer? Work with me, baby. Work with me.
Let it run. Let the
Yep,
time
clock
run.
is going. 3:45. Fourth down, big fourth down for us here. We try to get them to jump, and the linebacker jumps. Does that count? Now we're going to call a timeout.
Good play. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
and the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Valdosta
On a block punt.
on a block punt, 10-3. Man, what a game. But we got a game going on over here.
Man, this is a huge play for our Raiders.
4th and a long 5.
We spread them all out to the left. We've got Tron up at the top in single coverage. Drell rolls out to the left. He's being rushed, and he's brought down from behind. Great play by their running back, 35. He blitzed from the linebacker position, shot the gap, and made the play.
And that was miscommunication on the tackle and the running back, Anthony Florence, there. And just missed that block. 3:35, and our defense has got to rise up.
They actually tackled Drell by his hair then. They grabbed him by his dreads.
He had Dalton
All
Almond.
wide open.
He had him. He just couldn't get around the corner to get it to him.
As soon as he scrambled out to his left, he was under pressure. 3.5 minutes, and I'm telling you what, boys, Groves is set to win this ball game. They've done everything they've needed to do tonight to win. The quarterback keeps it, and Demetrius Williams makes a great play in open field. And it's going to be 2nd down. Quarterback gets about 3 yards. As we see, that's the best play of the night from Demetrius. Huge, had to have it. Quarterback had wide open space as he just tucked it and ran out to his left, and it was nobody within 10 or 15 yards. It was just those two men on an island. Demetrius made the play.
We can't get caught sleeping here.
I was thinking the same thing.
Quarterback rolls out to his right here now, and he's going to keep it. And he's going to go, and they're going to try to get the ball, and the ball came loose. The ball came loose, and we immediately come up with it, but I think they were maybe out of bounds already. It's going to be a 1st down for Groves.
You know what? We may have had that ball,
I
guys.
thought we had it, boys. I'm telling you, the ball came out, and Tron came up with it, but
The question was he out of bounds?
I don't think he was out of bounds. I think they may have blown the whistle and said he was down, you know.
That was that herd official.
He's not a lot of movement there, is there?
Not a lot.
1st and 10, 2 minutes, and yeah, he wasn't out of bounds because the clock's going. 2.5 minutes in this ball game. Game on the line. We need our defense. Slant passes. He hits him 82 all the way up over the 45, up to the 47-yard line. And there's some hype coming on. These fans are starting to get into this ball game. You see some spunk. We've got some hands on some hips here, and you see some life in this Groves football team. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this ball game. We're leading 8-6. Groves is driving.
He's going to
Quarterback
roll to
scrambles
his right.
out to his right, throws back to his left. It's a duck, and we are going to get a flag on Big Man.
There's no way.
We're going to get a flag on Big Man as the wide receiver stops. Big Man is looking to play the ball.
And it fell 5 feet over his head.
Yep, they run into each other.
Well, you're going to get in a tight ball game like this. If they see the hand extended, you're going to get it. And right there at the last second, Big Man's hand extended out there. Very questionable call, but you're going to get that in a tight game like this.
15-yarder. That's going to put them down to the 35-yard line, is it? It's going to be close to the 35.
We got balls
2
flying
minutes.
everywhere.
I'm telling you, 2 minutes to go. We need the one that we used to have. I think they bring the small ball in that they can throw deep.
We need a big play here. Nope, kick it. They got doubles up to the top and the bottom.
Bring a running back in motion, put it in his gut. That's 35. He's been there all night. And he's
Don't let
still
him get out of
running
bounds.
strong. And he does get out of bounds. He's going to have close to another first down to about the 30-yard line. They just bring him in motion. He goes off the right side. And if you're watching this, it's Groves driving from left to right on your radio dial, 30 yards from pay dirt.
Minute 58.
Game on the line here. This is not what I wanted to see, boys.
Can we ever make it easy?
Never can.
They're spreading us out still.
Yep, 2 wide receivers at top and bottom. Ring 35.
that's
Now he's
illegal
going
motion.
forward. This is not the CFL. The quarterback keeps it, and he's going to be brought down. The running back was running full forward when the ball was snapped. They don't call it. That's the first bad call of the night, though, guys. I think we're even now.
Timeout, Groves.
They gave us a yard or two on one. We're going to take a timeout as well. You're listening to Raider Radio on 93.5.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Time for us. We were having our hands on our hips a little bit tired, and as we're talking, we've just not played a very good ball game here tonight. But now we got Groves, who's got a little bit of momentum, and we need to stuff it right here.
Minute 51, quarterback gets the snap, back to pass, throws a dart, open man, he got it, and he's going to go in for the score. Touchdown, Groves. He hit him right up the seams. This the running back came out of the backfield on a little wheel route right up the hash mark.
And you just knew it was coming.
Well, guys, we got a minute 44, 2 timeouts still left in this ball game, and we have number 10, and we have number 2, and we have number 3.
12-8. Groves has put a dagger in our heart right here late in this ball game.
That was just blown coverage.
Tried to recover, couldn't quite recover in time. And now you got to think they're going to go for 2. No reason not to here. Try to make it a 14-8 ball game where a touchdown won't win it.
And we've had our opportunities. We just we've
All
got to
night
come
long,
back.
we've had
just
our
got to come back.
opportunities.
Yeah. You let a team stay around long enough.
He drops back and he throws a little flare pass. Nothing doing. It's just a high fade pattern there. Nothing
Now that
doing.
was interference.
Come on, Rev. Bail me out, buddy. I'm over here trying to say nothing doing.
Well,
Yeah, okay, we got him. I don't think that referee that came in has thrown a flag yet. I think he's just kept the flag in his pocket. He's looking good out there, though.
They're definitely feeling it here, but guys, I'm going to tell you something. If they accidentally kick the ball to number 3 or number 2, we could quickly go up on them again.
That's true. That's very true.
By no means is this game over. A minute and 44 seconds. We have 1 timeout. That's the bad news. The good news is we have plenty of playmakers to make a play.
We do, and I'm going to tell you something. I've got a lot of confidence in Drell Green with a minute 44 to go in the game. So we're here at Garden City Stadium, a minute 44 here.
We're in trouble, boys. We're in trouble. You talking about the understatement of the year, I guess, is what you're saying. That's an understatement of the year. They are lining up to try to kick it. If I was the coach, I would tell them to kick it out of bounds. I just don't mind telling you. I wouldn't give us an opportunity.
I wouldn't even mind doing an onside kick if I'm them.
You never
I
know.
wouldn't kick it to 2 or 3, I promise you that. That's just what they do. I'm glad they did it. Drell Green fields it on the 20-yard line. He's going to go off the right side, and he's got a head of steam going. He's got up to the 50, up to the 45-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Raiders at the 45, and that's just dumb.
Yeah, that was a dumb play.
That's just dumb. As smart as this coach has been all night and the great calls we've seen him make and the play calling and everything, that's the dumbest call of the night.
You just don't kick it to number 2 or number 3. You don't give them a chance. And that's who you're going to see at quarterback for the Raiders here. We've got trips to the left, trying to isolate him up to the top.
Drill back to pass, and he fires a dart out to Tron, and he's got it, and he's going to be brought down right at the first down mark.
And the time is
Minute
ticking.
20 seconds to go, 12-8. We're down. Now they're going to bring in a measurement, possibly. They say stop the clock with 1:19. And they're going to say second down, I think. No, they're going to say they were going to measure it. Talk to me, boys. Talk to me.
Well, I think they should add 3 seconds. I watched the clock. I'm fixing to go next door and take care of that.
I'm telling you what, this has been a dogfight all night. And really from jump, the way we saw these two teams start this ball game, you knew Groves was ready to play. It's their homecoming. They've got seniors all over the place on this football team. They are 5-3. They haven't lost at home all year. They don't plan on losing tonight.
First down. You know, they're 5-0 on their home field. They playing at this stadium means something to them. They're defending their turf.
We got the hammer, number 3. Minute 19.
That same little post route, except this time he double pumps and takes him deep. And now they jump off sides, 53. 53
and that's where you get
for
5
them.
yards without even running the clock.
Eugene Anthony. It's going to be 1st and 5. We're down to the 33-yard line, 33 yards away from pay dirt. 1:13. I don't know why clock is running when it's a penalty on them. It's a penalty on them, guys, and the clock is running. The clock is running. Why is the clock running? And now a pass is complete as Drell gets it all the way down, and
we get out of
does
bounds.
A great job of getting out of bounds. He rides 3 defenders, and he just runs to the sidelines and gets out of bounds to stop the clock down at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders.
I'm going to tell you
somebody
something.
Stop me.
They ran about 11 seconds off of that
sure
clock
did.
right
You're
there.
exactly right.
And our coaches were not able to catch it. And if I could scream loud enough, I promise you I would have. 51 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 8-6, and we are on about the 18.
We do still have one timeout. We snap it. We're back to pass. We throw a fade right in the end zone. We've got Tron. He gets it down, and they're going to say it's out the back of the end zone. Great pass, great catch. He just didn't evidently get his foot down. Couldn't see it from
close.
here, and it had to be close.
Wow. What a play, what a throw, what a catch.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can't take anything from that. That's an
everybody's hearts in this stadium. You just heard an overwhelming. You heard the life sucked out of this crowd as everybody's standing.
And believe it or
what a ball game.
Believe it or not, Groves just called a timeout there to stop the clock, and that helps us. That gives us one extra timeout. That's amazing.
Well, no, that was an incomplete pass, so
that was
the clock
true.
would have been
It stopped, so I don't know why they called a timeout then.
I think just to gather their breath.
The people, maybe?
Yeah, they're probably tired. No need to keep a timeout, I don't think, if you're them. You're putting your life on the line right here. So
I just feel really good about this, guys. I did from the beginning. I just feel really good about this series, and we've done nothing but been open. We for some reason, Groves is feeling the pressure right now, and we seem to be having fun.
There's only one word right now that's scaring me, and it's a word we've struggled with all year. It's
Fumble?
called execution. We've just got to do
turnovers.
We've just got to do it right now. You know what I mean? No time to mess around here. And you've seen your seniors rise up here. It's been number 3 and number 2 on this drive.
Very important that we get splits at our wide receiver position in this situation.
Drell throws into double coverage there, and there's going to be a flag come down.
Pass interference.
He was hit. You know, I wasn't expecting a call. No doubt he was hit before the ball.
Holding on them.
But, you know, even that throw.
In the backfield. Yeah, it was high. It was high, so it was all right.
It was great. I mean, that's a great throw right there. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I'm impressed with Drell's quarterback play this year at times.
Me too.
I've seen the growth from coaching him last year to this year. He puts balls in certain spots, whereas last year he didn't.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and it's going to be first down as well. I think it should be a first down. That penalty.
Well, I want to question. They're showing us with 2 timeouts. Do we have one?
No, we have 1 timeout.
We have 1 left.
Oh, I guess.
They show us with 2, but
Drell gets it, and he's going to go right up the middle, and we're going to need it. He's going to be at the 4-yard line.
That's a first down.
I thought he was going to score.
They're calling.
Now we call a timeout. Well, they're going to stop the clock for the first down. I don't think we've called a timeout yet. 35 seconds to go. 12-8. We're down. We're on the 5-yard line. Now they wind the clock. And you know what this is going to be. Drell goes off the left side, and he's going to spin and dive in for the score. 27 seconds. I hear you, number 3.
Oh, my Lord. What a play by Drell Green.
Drell Green just willed us to the win. He just willed us to the win.
Literally.
He refused to lose. What a leader.
What
a leader. He and Tron Folsom have taken this game over, friends.
And he spun into the end zone.
Highlight.
27 seconds left to go, though, in the fourth quarter.
Still some time to go. And now we snap it again, and now we're going to throw for the 2-point conversion.
Yes, we did.
And it is going to be good.
Great play. What
and
a
that's
bucket.
going to be 16-12. It's going to take a touchdown to beat us, boys.
Can you believe this?
I'm feeling better now. Beautiful play as we do that formation. Let me tell Radio Land what just happened. We do that formation where we don't totally commit to kick the extra point. We have all our offensive line off to the left, and we have Drell at the quarterback position kind of way back. We snap it to him, or was it Tron? Tron. And he runs out to the right, where in the first 2-point conversion he just ran it in. This time he runs like he's going to run it in. The guy comes up to get him, and he just dumps it over to Demetrius, just sitting all alone in the end zone.
Well, the Grove's Rebel fans, they believe it's over. 27 seconds left to go, and they're piling out of here. But I want to tell you, Noshawn Marino and Todd Gurley on your leaps and your jumps into the end zone.
Absolutely.
Drell Green just stepped up, and he's up there with you if we could posterize that picture.
I'm telling you, he left from about the 3 or 4 yard line. And as you said, Rev, he wheeled it. He was not going to be denied on that one as he just flew into the end zone.
You know, this was a situation where I was sitting here 2 minutes ago saying, my goodness, why did we come down here to watch this? And now it's been one of the great.
It's not over yet, boys.
No, it's not.
As they're gonna come, and now we're gonna bring him out wide, and we're gonna get him, I think, but not until. Oh my goodness, Tron Folsom. Oh my goodness.
He just slammed him, and can I just share you, the Groves fans are laughing right now.
Goodness, number 2 for them brought it out here wide to the right. He tried to cut it back in. Tron just picked him up.
I've never heard a home team, the home fans, because we don't have. We've got 5 people that showed up tonight for this game, but they just hollered and erupted.
Great play there, but he tried to break it out to the right to make something happen. Nothing was going to happen. We had 4 or 5 jerseys there as we maintained our lanes. It's going to be 1st and 10, 18 seconds to go. I hear you, Joe Bordeaux. In my mind, don't get beat deep.
And we're backing up.
As we hit the quarterback, it's 35 who's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds across midfield to the 46-yard line. About a 20-yard play there.
It's 12 seconds here.
12 seconds.
My Lord.
They don't need another one of them.
Yeah, they have no timeouts. So if we could tackle them inbounds, it'll be the ball game.
That's a great job by
That's
doing
a good call,
matchup there. That was a good matchup by Groves, getting one of our hurt linebackers on that fast number 35. Man, I don't care
Just
if I
don't
ever
let
see
him
that
get
kid
down to
again.
me either. Let's get out of here. I'm
I
tired
hope we
of
don't
watching
see
him.
number 3 speed right here. And now we're going to have a timeout.
Good call. Let's make sure we're set.
And you see on our defensive line, we brought some fresh jerseys in. We're just trying to bring speed in to get to the quarter.
Well, number 23, who is this number 23 for us? Young. He's got to be Young, but he was all over the quarterback. It should have been I don't know if it should have been a holding call or if it should have been a assault call because, they were, the lineman was just really holding him up. But good play on their part.
We came over here not expecting great officiating, and I have to be honest with you, it's been great officiating.
It's been very good officiating. You know what? How big a call that holding was down there for us just a couple of minutes ago. Give us a first down on about the 10-yard line.
And clearly the right call there.
It was the right call. And my hat's off to the officiating crew. It's a lot better officiating crew than we got last week. I will say that.
Yep. Here Groves is. Quarterback drops straight back. We rush him. He throws a little lollipop, and it is picked off by Mitri Williams. And he's taking it to the house, to the 40, to the 30. He's got green grass. He says, I'm out of here, boys, and that is the ball game. And just like that, our Red Raiders have pulled it out by the skin of their teeth, by the
skin of their teeth.
By the beautiful play of number 3 and finished off by number 1 and number 2 and everybody else.
That was a one-handed interception. Very good catch. Of course, it floated out there.
And
boy, go ahead and celebrate, Red Raiders. You deserve it.
Groves players, guys, they are shocked.
Coach Kofor, we missed you tonight, but we did. we come out with a victory for you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, let's talk about it real quick before we turn it back to the studio, guys. This has been a game well worth watching. We have not played our best football tonight, but we've come away with a victory. My hat's off to the Groves Rebels. They've got a couple of running backs that's as good as anybody in the region.
Yep.
And they come here tonight to defend their turf, and they give us all we wanted. For 3 minutes or 3 quarters and 2 minutes, they give us every bit that we wanted. And then we kind of took the game over with about 1 minute and 40 seconds left.
In all honesty, what's happened with our football team is injuries. You know, I mean, I'm not going to make excuses for our bad play in certain situations, but we play good, and then we just get caught. You know what I mean? And that's just players not playing with each other, used to where everybody's going to be, and not real sure about exactly where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be there, and you're going to have those mistakes with high school kids.
And that's right. I mean, you got to remember tonight, too, we really struggled at the linebacker position and filling the gap and stopping these quick running backs. And Jacob Carver was out. Payson Sams was out. 2 of our big-time linebackers that have played a couple years for us, that have been experienced. So we survived tonight. And next week, with a win and a victory, we secure a 3rd spot in the state playoffs, and I believe with this win tonight, we secured a spot.
Right.
And so congratulations to the Red Raiders. Our offense was our offense. I tell you what, we look a lot better back there with number 3 at times. Aubrey Carter does his job, and I think it's good for us to keep changing it out. But good job, Red Raiders.
My hat's off to the Red Raiders coming to a hostile environment, and we done enough to win, and win's what we come over here to do. It was not the prettiest of wins. It was not the best of games, but in an adverse situation with many people hurt, we've come in and we've took care of business. We missed our head coach tonight. Congratulations to our assistant coaches. Coach Kyle, what's Coach Kyle's last name? Kiner. Coach Kyle Kiner took over as head coach tonight, and he's going away with a victory. But next week we're going to Darien, Georgia, to take on McIntosh County Academy. And be sure and join your Red Raiders as we go over there to lock up a 3 seed, take care of business as we head into the playoffs. That is where the real season of football begins. For Lance Wade and the quarterback, Matt Peavy, this is Travis Peavy saying good night.